Happy Wednesday! Julia here with Wednesday Wisdom. Super corny, I know. Before we get started, I want to say I'm right in front of my brand new exposed brick wall. I've been covered in plaster and dust for most of the week and it hasn't ended yet. Super excited about it though. Alright, so today we're going to talk about an elevator pitch. So Julia is always talking about how important it is to network, and it's all about who you know. And in order to progress in networking, you have to have some form of an elevator pitch. What's an elevator pitch? Say you hop in an elevator with someone and it happens to be the CEO of your company, or it happens to be a big time investor and you happen to be an entrepreneur. And that person says, "Tell me about yourself." And I love that question because it's so simple. And I spent some time in recruiting and HR, and as a recruiter, you're always interviewing and you're trying to dig deep on, a person's work ethic and, their drive, just get a feel for them. But oftentimes recruiters start with, "Tell me about yourself." And, I can't even name how many times I got the response, "Well, what do you want to know?" That's not sales. You have to be good at selling yourself, selling your idea. And the first step is to give it a shot. So for me personally, as, an entrepreneur, as, a, business owner, and in a very network-based business, businesses are network-based, I need to be able to sit with someone I've never met before and tell them about my goals and what I'm doing. And this goes for everybody. If you are an employee and you want a promotion, or if you are not an employee and you're looking for a job, if you have an idea and you want to get some feedback on it, you need to practice what you believe in this idea, or you believe in yourself. You have to be confident. Step one for me was LinkedIn. So LinkedIn was built, upon networking, and right now in 2016 everything is internet based, and tying the social media to networking is just, to me, genius. Everyone on LinkedIn, obviously, they either have to be there because their boss made them, or they value networking in some sense. So what I often did and still do is, I'll see someone on LinkedIn, and if I like what they're doing and I'm interested in it, whether it, benefits me in the long run or not, I sometimes send them a message and be like, "I love what you're doing. I'd love to learn more about it." And oftentimes they're like, "Great, let's meet for coffee." And they then want to learn about what I'm doing because I, on paper look like a crazy person. But I love talking about all of the things that I'm working on right now. And it's constant, a test. So when I first started meeting people, "Tell me about yourself." I'm like, "Oh my God, where do I start? I have this going on, this, but I can't say all of it. So how do I sit down and, express who I am, what I'm working on, what I believe in, so maybe if not today, or if not tomorrow, or next year, somehow this person and what they're doing can support me in what I'm doing." So for instance, running a business, you have clients, you have a reputation, you want to build relationships with as many people as possible because business is so relationship based. And if I can, meet someone and express the reason why I'm in this business and my goals, and they can get a feel for how genuine I am in regards to that, then they may say, "Hey, I have someone I want you to meet because I like you and I like them and you guys are both doing cool stuff." Cool, awesome. And then it just grows and it grows. So back, elevator pitch. Really, really master it. It can be, if you're getting into networking, like Friday, I'm gonna be meeting with Rob. You guys will be seeing that video. Rob is the one who's meeting 10,000 people, just to meet 10,000 people, and it's incredible. And when I met with him for the first time, I had an hour, and I'm like, all right, well, an hour to sell me and my beliefs, because this is his first impression of me. First impressions are huge. That's why elevator pitches are huge. When you walk into an interview, you immediately are like, all right, you're under the radar, and they're like, all right, well, what is she saying? What is she doing? How is she responding to my questions? What are her, mannerisms? And that's so important. So, if someone were to ask you, tell me about yourself, or, what are you working on? Have that down. Believe in what you're doing so hard, because you wouldn't be doing it if you didn't believe in it. And, if you have an idea, or you have some kind of business venture or, goal that you want to reach, but it doesn't seem attainable, talk about it to people. You'll get all kinds of feedback. So for me, as an entrepreneur, you deal with rejection and, you get shut down all the time, but that's only part of it. And because I believe in what I'm doing so hard, I kind of need all of the different opinions so I can, really get a good grasp on what I'm doing and how I can do it well. So that's really all I have to say. So no matter where you are in life, if you're an employee, if you're not an employee, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're just single and looking to get married, work on sales, work on your elevator pitch, and start networking if you haven't. And if you have, never ever stop networking. Network equals net worth. It really does. Super corny. I know I have all these kind of corny sayings, but it's so true. So get out there, talk to someone, hit me up, hit anybody up. Hey, this is my idea, and let's talk about it. For real. All right. Thanks for watching, guys.